opinion, who is the best fighter? I mean, obviously, you'll have a bias towards your fighters, but who's the best fighter in the UK, in your opinion? Actively.
I mean, Josh Taylor, I think he's a great fighter. I still think he's got tougher tests to come, but he's undisputed. You know, I mean, that says it all. Tyson Fury doing great things. Anthony Joshua doing great things. Lawrence Okoli, our cruiserweight world champion, great fighter. So many, Joshua Buatsi out there is a great up and coming light heavyweight. Callum Smith. I mean, there's loads and loads of fighters in the UK, but Josh Taylor sits as the undisputed champion. Dillian Whyte, of course, looking for his shot, But Josh Taylor, undisputed. So he may not be the biggest star, but his achievements say it all.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
So 5th undisputed champion. Let's talk about the 6th undisputed champion. I kind of overheard you say that you're a Canelo fanboy.
Of course, totally. Because I'm a boxing fan, and if you're around greatness like that, you can't help but.
Right.
Like, people take the mickey out of me and say, oh, you love Canelo. I do.
Yeah.
I think he's a great guy. Class him as a friend. He's an amazing fighter. He takes on all comers. What is there not to like?
Does that get in your way when it comes to, the urgency of making a Demetrius Andrade fight?
No,
me and you talk about this every time.
You have to have something for Canelo to want, right? So you've just seen his recent fights, all champions.
Outside of being a 154 and 160 champion, right?
What do you mean?
Demetrius Andrade and Canelo were at 154.
Yeah,
together.
no, I agree. I think
They're
the time
at
to make that
160
fight was when I had no involvement with Canelo Alvarez, and he was a middleweight world champion. Demetrius won his middleweight belts. He fought Golovkin twice. There was probably a small window to make that fight, but he went to 68. He didn't want to be at 60 anymore. So he goes to 68, and then fighting a middleweight world champ doesn't really appeal to him because he wants to be undisputed. So he does that. Now he's looking at it and go, I might want to be undisputed at 75, or I might even fight a cruiserweight and become a 5-time world champion, 5-weight world champion. You can't criticise the guy for that. You've got to have something that makes him excited. That's why I was just talking to Marco Villegas about the Benavidez fight. Now, I can't speak on behalf of Canelo, but what I can tell you is Canelo and Eddie Reynoso will make the decisions. I don't see what is appealing to Canelo Alvarez about a Charlo or a Benavidez fight other than money. Because who's Benavidez ever beat? He's a brilliant fighter, but who's he beat? No one. Do you know what I mean? And they're probably looking at it and go, well, we'd rather try and become undisputed at 75. Fight Bivol, fight Joe Smith, fight Beterbiev, or fight for the cruiserweight world title. Do something a little bit wacky. Why would we go and fight a middleweight now? And I love Demetrius, but I have to give you my honest opinion about both sides. Demetrius would never duck Canelo Alvarez. I mean, he's dying for that fight. But I don't believe Canelo Alvarez would ever duck Demetrius Andrade. But it just comes down to what they want to do. They've earned the right to do that. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people say he should be doing that. No, fuck that. He should be doing whatever he wants to do. He's the king. He's the pound for pound king of boxing.
You once told me, you said Canelo doesn't seem to want to fight him.
To fight Demetrius?
Yeah.
Well, because at the time, we weren't getting offers for Demetrius Andrade from Golden Boy. Don't know if that was Canelo Alvarez, but it was also just before he moved to 68. And I don't think he wanted to make 60 anymore.
And when we talked about Andrade,
by the way, I don't think anyone wants to fight Demetrius Andrade.
Going on,
especially Charlo.
That's what you said last time. You said Charlo. So my question to you is, isn't it more lucrative for you if you make the Triple G and Andrade fight, since both of them are?
I mean, look, the Murata fight's fallen through now. It's supposed to be rescheduled for. It's supposed to be rescheduled for February or March. So maybe that fight comes into play.
February, March.
For Murata.
They're rescheduled.
Yeah.
Okay.
But who knows?
So other than that, who are you? Is there any guys out there that that are not signed, that you're looking to sign, that you can speak on? Or
no, not really.
What goes through your mind as far as
just
the
exciting
process?
fighters? Exciting fighters, big personalities that entertain the fans and entertain the crowd.
All right, well, I appreciate you. I won't take much of your time. Any last words for the people? Is there a lot of people that they enjoy hearing you talk? They may not agree with you, but you don't always have
to agree, but it'll be real. And it'll come from the heart, no bullshit. So sometimes you like it, sometimes you won't like it, but I'll always tell you the truth.
Because I
So
got
thanks for listening.
I've got a couple of different answers from you on the Andrade because I've asked you so many times. So
Well, unfortunately, as you should know, that when you ask me a question over a period of 2 or 3 years, things change.
oh yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean?
What was
So,
your opinion on Andrade kind of confronting you a little bit in the ring after this fight last?
He does it all the time, but he knows. He's very happy with Matchroom because we've never lied to him. We've always paid him. We've kept him active, and that's all the things that he's struggled with in the past.
Right.
So
is that enough? Just to, I mean, obviously,
no,
it's all about feeding your family.
I've said,
but-
I've said on numerous occasions, it's on me, and we haven't delivered yet. But what we have done is not kept him inactive, not put him out of the ring. We've invested money, we've lost money. Sometimes we haven't lost money, but we've always kept it real with him. But we need to deliver.
Last thing, final, any predictions for Devin Haney versus Jojo
I think Devin
Diaz?
Haney will stop him between rounds 9 and 12.
Eddie Hearn with the prediction. Devin Haney, Jojo Diaz, December 4th, MGM Grand. Thank you, Eddie Hearn.
Thank
on
you.
the baddest brand in the land, CHAMPSIDE.